Good day, everyone. Welcome to this class. I'm so excited to have you here. So happy to have you here. Alright, so today we are gonna go into the work for today as quick as possible, and we will be designing a flyer for a clothing brand, a male clothing brand. We're designing a flyer for a male clothing brand. So let's begin. This is the app we'll be using. The app is called Pixellab. This is the app home of all creativity. Yes. So what I'll be doing, I'll be tapping on this default and I'll come to this A and delete that. Yes, so that is deleted. Default. I come to this graduation cap here. These two squares here. I tap on image size. The size we'll be using for this is 1400 by 1280. This is just what we'll be using for this design. Mine is the pro version, but there's no difference between the pro version and the basic version. There's no difference at all. So I can use the basic version also to do what I want to do. I can also use the pro version to do what I'm supposed to do. It's all about the creativity you put into your design. Alright, 1 minute is already gone. Let's begin. Now for the flyer we'll be doing, I'll be importing my shape, my background. So I'll be using this background. I want to use this background for the flyer design. It's a clothing brand though. So the reason why I picked this flyer is because it has some busy and blurry background. Do you understand? That is my reason for choosing this kind of flyer and this kind of background. You get it? So every design has its feeling. Everything you want to do has a feeling. So this is the feeling I want to use for this. This is just my feeling because I've already pictured what I want to do on my head. So this is what I feel will go for it. Do you understand? Now let me teach you something. You can use any color of background and change it to your desired color on Pixellab. Yes, this is what you're going to do. Go to color filter, increase the hue. As you are increasing the hue, it is changing to different colors. Do you understand? So for this, I want to use the color purple. Yes, I want to use the color purple, and I increase the saturation also. To 12. So my hue is 84 and my saturation is 12. Can you see I've gotten a purple color? So it does not matter the color of background you see. You can download any color of background, then you come to Pixellab and change the color of your background. Okay. So after this, we are going to go to this A here. This is our text. This is when you tap on this A to give you text and quotes. You tap on this text and you go to edit. You delete what was there before. Now, what name should I give my brand? Okay, let me call it Georgia fashion. Okay, this is a fictional flyer. What does fictional means? Fictional means something that's never occurred, just something in your mind that I'm just bringing to reality. Okay, Georgia fashion. Alright, so let me look for the fonts that you will be using. Okay. Let me just try out different things first of all before I decide on what to use. Let me just try out different things. Now I went to my line spacing. I want to decrease the line spacing in between our text. So Georgia fashion. I think this font is not doing justice, so I will have to change it. Let me see this one. Let me see this, if this is doing justice to what we want to get. Okay, I think we will go for this. we'll go for this. So the font I used is Olawe Regular. If you don't have it in your Pixellab, you can improvise. You can use any kind of font in this manner. Let me check out something with this. No. Okay, I don't just want to like teach you what's from my head. I want to show you my process. Do you understand? I want to show you my process. This video will be way long, so just come and replicate as I've just done here. Okay, I think let's use this casual regular. Great. Let me use this casual regular for the Georgia fashion. Then I come to my align here and I pick this center one, meaning I want to align the text to the center. Then I go to my relative position and fit it into the center of the flyer design. So now we'll be changing the color. I want to be using a color. This is what I'm doing. I'll tap on the plus sign. This is a color wheel. Yes, this is a color wheel. So I'm going to be using color yellow. Oh, this is nice. Wow, this is nice. Okay, color yellow. Then I will come to my stroke. I activated it, I enabled it, and I want to add color stroke white. Then I put it in 1. Okay, I think it's not really giving. So let me just disable it. Then I want to go to my inner shadow, activate my inner shadow. This is how it will be at first. I blur the radius to 1. Then I tap on this yellow, I tap on this plus sign. I want to give it a deeper yellow. Then I come to my offset X, offset Y, 2. Can you see what it gave me? Now let me show you something. This is the way the text is looking before. So plain. Do you understand? This is how the text is looking. So plain. This is a plain text. So when I add my inner shadow, it will give it a kind of feel. When you activate your inner shadow, okay, 4. Let me make it deeper a bit so you see what I'm talking about. Did you see what this thing gave me? This is so beautiful. Georgia fashion. That is what I just did to make the text pop. Since we are not using, this is more like a text effect, you understand? But this is not the original text effect. This is just a substitute for a text effect. Okay, Georgia fashion. That is that for this. And the next thing we'll be doing is we'll be adding a shape. Yes, we'll be adding a shape. Because I want to write something in the shape. So what will I do? I come to this middle P, this middle place here. I tap on shape. It gives me different types of shapes. So I want to use a square shape. Yes, I want to use a square shape. So I'll just reduce radius to 5. Reduce the opacity. I want to use a stroke, not a real shape. I increase the stroke to 2. Then I increase the stroke color to white. I come back to edit it. I bring it here like this. Okay, I think let me give it more like a glass effect. Yes, let me give it a glass effect somehow. Do you see what I did? I increased the opacity to 10. My stroke is 2. Then my blur radius, let me give it 1. Let me reduce my stroke. Now we have activated the text effect here, just like this. Is as simple as possible. All these things are the tweaks I use for my designs, which if you don't know, you'll be thinking I'm using Photoshop or I'm using a laptop for my designs. No, everything that can be done on Photoshop, I can surely replicate it with my phone, and that is what I'll be teaching you in this class. Everything anyone can do on a PC, on a laptop, can also be replicated on your smartphone. That is what I want you to put in your mind. So when people say Pixellab designers are not good, Pixellab designers are this, I tell people it's not the tool that makes a designer. It is your creativity, what you've learned over time, what you've mastered, what you've implemented that makes a designer. It is not your tool at all. I can use my phone for years and I'm designing more than even what a Photoshop designer can do. Do you understand? So automatically we've created a text effect, and this is so beautiful. So just align it to the middle by tapping on relative position and tap on this middle side. Okay, so now the next thing you're going to do is go to your A, tap on your text, and I want to write home of male fashion. Okay, let me say home of male outfits. This is the home of male outfits. Then the font I'll be using for this. Let me try the Montserrat medium. Okay, home of the male outfits, and I'll be using color white. I'll be coming to spacing here. I want to space it out a bit. Home of the male fashion. Then I align it to the center and I bring it down. If you notice what I'm doing, I'm trying to make everything balanced. Now let me tap on my grid. This grid here is like a ruler. To know if you're actually following a particular line or a particular sequence. Do you understand? It's like a ruler. So okay, everything is aligned. So I'll just deactivate my grid. This is that for that. This is this for that. So after this, let me bring in my model picture. That is the clothes that Georgia Fashion makes in their store. Okay, so let me bring in this one. This white is a beautiful one. So I will be bringing it here. Okay, so I'll also go to import. Which other one should I bring in? I think this one is beautiful, so let me also bring it. This one will be in front, this one will be at the back. I want the design to show. That's why I'm keeping it here. So let me just shift this one. I think I'm not feeling this white dress, so I'm not feeling it. I don't know about you. Let me pick this one. No, I'm not feeling that white at all. The white is not whiting. Can you see this one? There's a difference now. Yes. So all these things are things you should check when making your own designs. Don't just do a design plain like that. Check what you're not feeling and edit it. Take it out. Nobody's beating you for that. Do you understand? Let me also use this one. This dress is nice. Men's dresses are so beautiful. I love the cap also. Now watch what I'm doing here. When I brought this one is in front. So I tap on this graduation cap here and I bring it down here for it to go to the back. Do you understand? I want it to go to the back. Now I'll minimize this white so that the back can also show. This back dress can also show. Let me see the position. No, I don't want it to look that way. I want it to look this way. So I've changed. Okay. No, let it be where it is. Okay, it's okay here. Not this. This is okay here. It's okay here. I want their designs to show so that they will see the luxury of what Georgia Fashion makes. Yes, this is what Georgia Fashion makes. The best male outfit. That's why I call it the home of male outfits. Okay, this is beautiful. We are getting somewhere. Actually. So after this, what are we going to do next? Okay, let me come here. Let me go to my text. Let me delete first. I want to copy this home of male outfits. Now, first of all, let me lock this. 1, 2, 3. This thing you're seeing here, like padlock, is locked. When you lock your designs, it will not be able to move. Can you see? It's not be able to move. So now I want to copy this home of male outfits. Let me take the spacing back to normal because I want to use this font. The reason why I'm copying it is because I don't want to start changing the font and all that. So I want to use the same font for what I want to do now. Now, what am I going to write? Okay, let me write agbada. Don't mind me, forgive me, please. So let's flow. Agbada suit. Although I didn't use a suit picture, but it's fine. Agbada suit. Male cap. Yes, kaftan. Senator shoes also. Let me just fit in that one. Okay, shoes, etc. All right, this is what Georgia Fashion makes. This is what they sell. Do you understand? This is what Georgia Fashion sells. So now I want to copy this. Glass morphism, this glass effect that we just did. So I want to edit it here. I'll tap on edit. I want to make it the size of this. Do you understand? I want to make it the size of this. The reason why I'm going back to edit it is because if I edit it normally, I'll show you why I'm doing this. Let me just do what I want to do first. Then I'll show you the reason why I'm doing this thing. The reason why I'm going back to this edit to edit that thing. Okay, now let me copy it and show you. Now, this is what I wanted to show you now. If I drag it like this and drag it like this, did you see what happens here? Do you see what happens here? Do you see that it's not more okay again? It's not more fine again. It has now been tampered with, except it goes back to the original. Do you understand? So that's why I have to go back to edit to do it back. Do you understand? So when you do anything in this edit, since it's the base, nothing happens to it. Do you understand why I did that? So this is perfect. So let me just delete this one. Thank you so much for understanding that. So after this, okay, this is where I want to bring it down here. So the glass will be down, so the text will be on it. Do you understand? That's why I brought it down. So I'm shifting it here. Just watch what I'm doing so you will understand why I'm doing all this that I am doing. Okay. So after this, now I want to go to my shape. Should I use a square or this for it? Should I use this or this? Okay, I think let me use this one. So I'll be using this one as, I'm changing the color now to yellow. Then I'll be zooming in so I can place it in these things here. Okay. So this one will be here. Let me bring this one also. If your hand cannot shift it, please use your position tool and do that. This is what position tool is used for. Do you understand? So when you now bring it down, you can now use your hand to fit it. Copy again. Use your position tool. Do you understand? Use your position tool to do all of this. Use your position tool to do what? All of this. Okay. Then you copy again. Bring it here. Use your position tool. Okay, copy again. Use your position tool. This is moved by, is it 3 places? Is it 10, 14 places? That is what it means. So anyhow you put it is how it will move. Do you understand? So you copy this one also and bring it here. This flyer that I'm teaching you for free now, you can ask my students, my ex-students. I charge 10,000 naira for this kind of flyer. So if you do this kind of flyer, if you understand what I'm doing and you do this kind of flyer for your customer, this is 10,000 naira in your pocket without robbing the bank. Do you see this? 10,000 in your pocket without robbing the bank. That's why I tell people it's good to have a very paying skill, a very high income skill. This is a very nice thing. I've not even finished yet and it's coming out all well. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to copy that. Then I'm going to write our services. Yes, our services. I'm changing the font to this. So you can just look for a font similar to this if you have not seen it. I'm going to teach you how to download fonts later on. Do you understand? So our services, and I changed it to color yellow. This is beautiful now. Check it out. The font I'm using for our services is, I just even downloaded the font today. Yes, I downloaded the font today. The font I'm using for our services is Amalfi Coast. Amalfi Coast. Do you understand? That's the font we are using. So let me just bring this thing down. This our services and agbada and everything. I want to bring it down a bit. So how will I do it? I want to bring it down. I want to bring down everything at once. How will I do this? I'll come to this graduation cap here. Then this plus and X here. I'll tap on it. Then our services, I'll hold it. Hold this one, hold this one, hold this one, hold this one, hold this one. These are everything. Then hold the shape. Hold everything I want to bring down. I come to this second place near the delete. I tap on it. Then I come to this side here. Move by 1, 2. Can you see how I moved everything together without shaking anything? Wisdom. All these things are things I learned over time. All these things are things I learned over time, and I'm teaching you this for just free. Do you understand? So after this, I'm going to write, what other thing should we include in this flyer? You just have to think outside the box. Okay, let me quickly do something. Now I will go to my phone is low. I will go to my Pixellab. Download this app, Pixellab. This is a very, very nice app. Very, very good app. So I'll be downloading this app, Pixellab. Tap on this plus sign here. See all. Alright, what I want to do now, I want to blur something. I use Pixellab in blurring. I want to blur something. Let me use this one. Okay, so I want to get this blurred. Can blur. Yes, all those blur you always see. This is the effect they use. Yes, I'm telling you for free. So is this okay? Yeah, I think I should use this radial blur. Then after that, radial blur. After that, I just save it. This for my Pixellab. Then I go to my opacity and reduce the opacity a bit. Then I reduce the size, turn it like this, expand. Wait, let me do something. I come to my erase color. I come to my erase color, then I smoothen the edge because I was seeing one black thing there. I smoothen the edge. Edge is 20, tolerance is 3. This is a color picker. Oh. This is a color picker. You can also pick any color you want to erase. Do you understand? I can decide to pick the black color. Can you see what I just did here? So after this, I turn it like this, and I'm fitting it here. Okay, so that is that for that. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I want to bring in my tape. All these things I'm doing, I'm just adding Jara to the design to spice it up. Do you understand? I don't want to leave it bare like that. I just want to spice everything up. Just want to spice everything up. Then I'm going to add my tape rule. All these things is just, so Yoruba people call it a fizzy. Yes. All these things. I don't want this sharp edge to show. That's what I'm trying to turn it away. Okay, let me fit it like this. Okay, I think this is better. Then I bring in my tape here. Then I reduce the opacity. That's the transparency, so it will blend. Yes, I want it to blend. Everything must blend. Everything must what? Blend. That's why I'm doing this. All right. So after this, what will I do next? Let me bring in this again. Let me bring in this one. Then I'm turning it. This one I did not blow it though. It's just the normal one. Then I'm turning it like this. Just look for the concept that works for you. That's what I do in my designs. I don't have a special rule. Do you understand? I don't have a special rule while designing. I just do what works for me. I just do what will make the design spicy. Do you understand? So after I bring that, let me check if I can change the color to this yellow. Okay. I think I'm getting it. Perfect. So I did saturation 10, hue -4. To get this color of this Georgia fashion. What will I do next? Let me just expand it, and I don't want any thick line to show. Expand it and reduce the opacity. So I have my reasons for doing this. My opacity is reduced to 20. So that I'm going to write. I want to copy that and write there. Delivery is what? Nationwide. Okay, delivery is nationwide. Then let me change the color to this yellow. Then I want to reduce the opacity of this. Reduce the text size also. Okay, let me not write it there. Let me write good customer service. Good customer service. Okay. Good customer service. I think there's something I'm looking for. There's something I'm actually looking for. Okay, I think I'll see it here. Okay, good customer service. Ticked with good. Okay. Okay, this is great. So after this, come to my shape here. I change the color of my shape to yellow. Now, how do you get the colors of this thing? How do you get the colors of this thing? Now, if I want to get this color of this cloth here, this color of this man's cloth, this yellow color, this brown color, I don't know the color it is, I'll just go to my color. Let's say I want to change the color of this thing to this cloth here. I'll go to my color. Then I come to this plus sign. I come here. Then I tap on the cloth and I'll pick the color. This is the color picker. Can you see? I've gotten the color of this man's cloth. So that's the same thing you should do. You can import the flyer and pick any color you want. Do you understand what I just did? This is just a very simple and very easy trick for you to get this done. Do you understand what I'm doing? This is a very simple and easy trick for you to get this beauty done. So now, what are we going to write next? Let me copy this and change the color to white. Yes, let me check if this white is writing on this yellow, if it will be visible. Okay, it is. So let me write, we deliver nationwide. Okay, then I'm going to space this out. Sorry, not this, spacing. I'm going to space this out. We deliver nationwide. Put it in the middle. I think this yellow is not bringing out the whites, so I can decide. No. Okay, let's do something. I can decide to use color purple. Let me pick. Okay, that purple is not there since we changed this background color. On this one to color purple better. Do you see what I just did? This is what I just did. When designing, you must think for the necessary things to do. Change when necessary. There's no specific rule to designing. Change anything that you're not feeling. Change it immediately. So let's just put the number 3624 and 08079665226. These are my phone numbers. So I will change the color of the font of the text. Let me also do something here. Let me copy this. Okay, this one will make sense. There's something I want to do. So let's try. Okay, it will enter. Great. Since it will enter, let me just bring this here underneath. Let me go to my edit to make it slimmer a bit. Okay, then I bring it here. Okay, so we deliver nationwide. Let me put it in the middle. This phone number here, I'm going to my bold. I want to make the text bigger. Sorry, bolder. Now, if you mistakenly hit something, if you mistakenly shake something like this, just come to this place here and revert it back. Do you understand? That is great. So, I think our phone number, we deliver nationwide. Blah, 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 blah. These are our phone numbers. Then let me write a call to action. Send us a DM for purchase. This one I'll put it in the normal text space. Let me make it capital letter. Yes, let me make it capital letter. Send us a DM for a purchase. Then let me change the font to semi-bold. I place it in the middle. This one. Okay. Wow. So I just made a design. I just made a design. Okay, let me do something. Let me bring this thing to the front, and let me bring this one to front. So that means I'll take the tape will be upper. So I don't want this space to be empty. Let me also reduce the opacity of this. Let me see how it will look. It's not giving. Let me change this thing to white first. It's not giving. It is not giving what it should give. Okay, I think this is better. Now let me quickly do a small effect. Let me quickly run a small effect on this. Now, I want you to watch this carefully. Watch this thing I want to do. This thing I want to do now. Watch it carefully. Up here, I pick this semicircle. Then I come to gradient here. I tap on this plus sign. I make this side transparent. I make this side color white. Can you see it's two sides? Gradient is a combination of two or more colors. Do you understand what I just did? So I made the upper parts white. I made the upper part white and this downside transparent. Let me make this side, put it like this. So many of you always see these things in designs, but you don't know how it's done. This is a simple way of doing this thing to make your design pop. This is how you will just do it. That is how you will do it. Then after this, make sure you bring it to the back. On top of the text, so that the text will be on top of this thing. Let me reduce the opacity a bit so that it will blend. Can you see how we just made a nice effect in this thing? Can you see how we've made a nice effect in this flyer design? So our flyer design is ready. This is a flyer design. Our flyer design is ready. So what are you going to do? You just come to this memory card here. Then you save as image. When you save as image, you hear people say, save in ultra. Please don't save in ultra. Ultra reduces the quality of images. Save as custom. Save to gallery. Do you understand what I just did? Save as what? Custom and save to gallery. Now, after we finish this design, we are not done yet. Let's go to editing. I use two apps to edit, but for the sake of this class, I'm going to show you how to use Snapseed to edit to make your design beautiful. So go to your Snapseed, bring in your image, you come to tools here, come to detail, increase it, the structure. Do you see how the thing just made? Look at before. You come to sharpen, increase the sharpening small to 14. Look at our before. Can you see our before? Look at our after. Do you see the effect Snapseed gave? Can you now see the way this effect that we did? Do you see the way the effect came out? So nice. Also, don't forget, continue designing, come to ambience. Think, let me make the ambience just 4, then saturation 6, highlights 7. This is beautiful. We are done like this. So we are done with this design. Then you export. You export. Your design is ready. Can you see it? Look at before. Can you see the before? Look at the after. So all of you are saying, how do you make your design pop? How do you make your design pop? This is how to make your design pop using Snapseed. There are many other things like Lightroom, Vivid, Pixart. Pixart is the best. Like, I love using Pixart a lot because Pixart will give you different kinds of effects. Is it lens flare? Different things. You're going to learn how to do it in the next class. Thank you so much for watching. I love you.